Let's get some people up on here. Do, do, do. Check this out. Get it up there. Do, 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 do. We got some peeps. I didn't even start it on my other phone, so I can't even tell who's commenting. Hopefully, StreamYard is not being silly like that. So let's see. Oh, look at that. They all just popped up. All right. Turn the sound down. What's going on, everybody? I was just about to go put it up on my Twitter and stuff. Do, do, do. Um, we'll get this going here. Peeping, peeping, peeping. So, what's the good word, everybody? Finishing up my 34-hour break, gonna leave out in the morning. I got to go down to Mississippi, and from Mississippi I go to North Carolina. From North Carolina I go to Maine, making a stop through the house on the way back to deal with a little bit of personal thing I got to deal with there. And yeah, you know, it is what it is. Let's see who we got here. We got what's up, Matt? What's up, Danny D? What's up, Carol? Hey, Jen. What's up, Chief? Hey, Julie. I think I got everybody. I think I have everybody. Carol speaking Mexican food here now. Oh, all right, that's cool, I guess. So, what is everybody up to? Everybody having a good weekend? I'm having a blast doing a 34-hour break here in Ohio. It actually wasn't too bad. My best friend caught up with me finally. We're running the same load right now. He's about 3 trucks down that way, and so we went over to there's like an outlet, factory outlet place that's over across the street from the truck stop here. So went over there and just kind of hung around, and didn't do really much. Had some lunch, just had some dinner, grabbed a quick shower. Figured I'll come on and go on real quick tonight. Probably only gonna do about maybe an hour, hour and a half tops. Yeah, right. That's what I always say, and it never works out that way. But it's okay because we're all together, right? Right. That's what I thought. So let's see if we can't move this a little bit closer. Aim this a little bit here. I am going to drop the link once. So if anybody wants to pop on, there it is. And I can scooch my large, beefy frame back and get comfortable for this little ride we're on called Saturday night. So we don't squat back. Have my great shirt. Just remember, only you can prevent socialism. That's awesome. It's good stuff right there. Julie, thanks for coming up. What's going on?
Not much.
Whoa. I just totally knocked over my whole setup here. Let's see if we can't make that a little better. Huh. Good thing I got my cat-like reflexes. Oh, Carol's coming up. There you go. What's up, Carol? How's it going? I don't know why.
Hold on,
I'm
guys.
on like a weird angle or something. I don't know.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, you need to just change the. You can change how the pictures. Are you talking about how we are on the?
No, my stand went to go fall over.
Oh.
And I grabbed it. Hey, what's up, Canadian? How's it going? I got to put my little zappy pads on my knee because I walked around too much today. And now my knee is like throbbing and hurting and blah.
Where are you at?
I am in Ohio right now,
Oh,
and I'll be heading out in the morning to go to Mississippi,
yeah.
where it says the weather's going to be like 65 degrees on there. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Oh,
Sounds
like-
nice.
exactly.
That's like shorts
I'll
weather
take
right
that.
there.
Today here wasn't bad at all.
It's
bad at all.
It's saying it's 32 right now where I'm at. So I guess it's not too bad. It could be worse. Could be like
That's
that
what I was just
miserable day
thinking.
when I was stuck up in South Bend.
Yeah.
They should have called it South Bend over because it was terrible.
That's funny.
That place has like the worst cell service, got bad Wi-Fi, and I pay for the extra Wi-Fi. And every year I say I'm not going to pay for the extra Wi-Fi anymore. And every year I'm a sucker and I do it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, because
I
some of them it works really good, but some of it is like, hey, Canadian Witch's mom is on again.
Oh,
Hey,
hi,
Mom.
All right.
Are we having
See,
tomato
I
soup
didn't-
and grilled cheese?
I didn't scare her away. Actually, today I had fried shrimp.
Mom. Ooh,
Oh,
yum.
wow. Yeah.
What did I
My
have for
daughter
lunch?
had shrimp tacos, shrimp and steak tacos.
I had Taco Bell for lunch.
We just
That-
ordered out some Mexican food.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do they have reliable Mexican food up there?
Oh, yes. These are legit.
It was funny because my other good friend, he's got knee problems too, and he had to go down to San Antonio to get some surgery. He actually had I want to say he had a cadaver knee transplant. Like they took a cadaver knee
Yep.
and put the actual kneecap. So he's got
Yep.
a stranger's kneecap in his body, which is kind of cool, but it's kind of creepy too.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, the only thing I wanted to do is when I went down there, I wanted to try really authentic like Mexican food. Like you
Yeah.
figure you're so close, And he found this one taco shop. I think he went there every single day that week that he was down there. Every day he was like,
Oh,
either
wow.
he was going down there or he was sending his wife. He's like, it was so legit that
Yeah.
I just couldn't get enough of it. I was like, oh, that's good.
Yeah, this place, it's been in Altoona for a long time, and yeah, they barely speak English except for the guy behind the cashier, the cashier guy. So, yeah, I don't know how legit they can get from that, but it was
I don't
really,
know.
really
I've
good.
been to some McDonald's where people didn't really speak English.
That's true. That's so true.
Just number one, number two.
What are you drinking?
This is I like Coke Zero.
Oh, I
I
do
don't drink
too.
very much soda, so like if I drink soda, it'll be a Coke Zero. And this
Mhm.
one is orange vanilla flavor.
Do you like that? I've
Ooh.
never tried that. And I like Coke Zero.
It's
Yeah.
tasty. I like it. So usually if
I
I see it,
I think I tried the orange, and I think I tried the lemon. I don't remember it having vanilla in it. This was a long time ago, like a couple years ago. They came out with some really cool flavors,
right?
but the lime was really good. Lime something.
Yeah, I think I tried that one too.
Yeah.
They make one that's like a cherry one too.
Yeah, I like
I like
that.
cherry Coke Zero.
That's
Mhm.
good.
But like I said, I really don't drink a lot of soda anymore. I used to drink a lot of
Yeah.
soda, and that's so terrible for you. But the cool
Yeah.
thing was, there's actually a video on, I don't know if it was YouTube or I saw it on like a news channel, where they took a Diet Coke and a Coke Zero, and they put them in pans and they heated them up, and the Diet Coke left like this nasty, sticky tar residue behind, and the Coke Zero just kind of boiled off into nothing. So they
I
said
like
that
Coke
was
Zero.
all the artificial sweeteners, everything they put in the Diet Coke, and all the chemicals they put in it. That it wasn't.
That's what I used to drink that all the time, Diet Coke. And then one of my friends, her daughter's a nurse, and she said while she was in school, I think they were doing like examining somebody's brain that's all they drank was Diet Coke, and there's like a gooey substance in the brain.
Yeah.
That's what she told me. Maybe she was just trying to tell me that to get me off Diet Coke, but that's creepy enough, so I did. I got off Diet Coke, but now I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, so that's not any better.
Well, you drink Diet Dr. Pepper. You get the little miniature guy in the commercial sings in a really high voice.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just need to stop off.
Oh, Patrick's in the basement. Let's bring Patrick
That's
up. What's
still
up, Patrick?
Diet Dr. Pepper still has that chemical, that aspartame.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's
Yeah, what's up, Patrick?
What's up?
Where
Hey,
you guys
Patrick.
at?
Driving to where are we going? Virginia. We're going to Virginia to Georgia.
Virginia.
Today has
Georgia.
been a Virginia to Georgia.
Would you have a rough day
Today
today?
has been a huh?
You have a rough day today? Was it a rough day today?
Oh yeah.
One of those days. Yeah, we get them. You feed my dog today?
Yes, I fed Patches. She's asleep now. She's asleep now.
Did you do your
Aw.
homework?
I'm doing that now.
Oh, it appears that
You're
you're
on
doing
a
that
live
now.
stream now. This is his homework.
Yeah, but I'm also doing.
Ooh.
Oh,
Multitasking.
he's multitasking. All right.
That's always good.
So Canadian Witches says hello, Patrick. She says hello in the chat.
Hello.
Hi,
What,
Canadian.
Dad?
Canadian. I'm coming back here in a minute.
Is Canadian on the live feed?
She's on a panel somewhere else that we got invited to, but we saw you, and I'm like, I'm going over there, but I'll come back.
Aww.
Yeah,
It's because I'm so
Wanted to-
interesting.
wanted to support you.
Because I have a good positive outlook.
Exactly.
I gotta get a hold of Fallen and shake her a little bit. Tell her, hey, listen, perk up a little bit.
Now
Don't be so down.
she said too. Everybody did. Oh my gosh, Jesse's going live. So she's watching you and she's in chat, but no, everybody supports you. We want to see you do really good.
Well, that's good. Wait
Yeah.
till I get to make my announcement. It's killing me not to be able to say what's going on, but
Why can't you do it now?
because it's not 100% official, and I don't want to
Oh,
let the cat out of the bag until I know 100% what's going on.
you can't do that. You can't just like tease.
I can.
Yeah,
It's my channel.
that's true.
But trust
not
me,
fair.
it'll be really, really cool, and it'll be really good. If it works out the way I think it's going to work out, it will be
Oh yeah.
a very good thing for a lot of people.
Oh really?
Awesome.
Yes.
I need a
Yes.
good
Yeah.
one right now.
I have a mission that I
Sorry guys.
I feel like God put it on my heart that He wants me to do something, and I'm trying to make it happen right now. And so far, like people, I mean, I know there's people that are on this channel that don't believe in God, and that's fine. That's your choice.
Yeah.
When you die, you'll answer for that. I'm not here to
Yeah.
tell people what they have to believe, but I feel like if something keeps getting put in my head, and I have this great idea, and all of a sudden, like, it goes from 0 to 100 miles an hour like that, like literally in one day, everything just fell into place that should be going on. So I'm like, yeah, it's got to be a blessing. So
Yeah.
as soon as
Can't ignore that.
I can, I will tell you guys though. I
Okay.
promise. I will not hold you in suspense 1 second longer. So,
I already have anxiety. Now you're going to hold me.
oh my God. You should see people on my Facebook. They're like, oh, way to leave all the vague messages, man. Thanks. But
Yes.
it's definitely going to be cool. It's definitely going to be a real amazing thing. And if it works out the way it works out,
listening to what they're talking about.
it'll be kind of my,
Just listening to what they're talking about.
kind of like a retirement plan for me.
Ooh.
So like, it's my plan for when I'm in trucking, what I'm going to do with it. And then when I leave trucking, how to continue doing something.
Oh.
That's as far as I'm going.
Interesting.
You're not going to use your Jedi mind tricks on me, Carol.
Yes.
Carol's
We'll
like,
just
if I
keep
just
talking
don't say
about it.
anything and just say, oh, oh.
We'll just keep getting a little bit more and a little bit more.
No, it'll be good.
So
I
when-
should probably know this coming week, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'm
Oh,
hoping.
that's soon.
I did a lot
So
of the
this-
footwork myself, so I think it helped the process faster. Which
So you're
was
just waiting on somebody else to give you
yes,
the okay?
yes.
Okay, we're gonna do 20 questions.
Conditionally, it's a go, but it's not official yet.
Yeah.
So I want it to
Got
be
ya.
official because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'll explain more when I announce it, and I'll
Yeah.
explain why I like feel a certain kind of way about it. And it'll put it all in perspective. It'll be worth the wait. We'll put it that way.
Oh, gosh.
Gotcha.
It'll be worth the wait. Julie, you'll be all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll
Great,
virtually
Julie.
hold
Thanks,
hands.
Stress.
We'll virtually hold hands, and we'll be okay. We'll
sing
give virtual
Kumbaya.
hugs to everybody. Yeah, that's all. Matt, you cannot make me talk. Matt says he can make me. Well, I don't know, Matt. If you bring that apple pie moonshine over my house again, that might be like some truth serum. But
Here you go.
Patrick, what are you studying over there?
I am doing a lesson check for math,
Oh,
Ooh,
well,
what kind of
trying-
math?
pre-algebra.
hi, person
This is
bobbing
my-
and weaving.
That's my youngest daughter, Libby.
She is your twin.
Oh my! See, we were just
Holy
talking about
moly.
that. She says, "Mom, you're 50. We don't look like each other anymore."
I
Because
didn't say that. I said,
pretty much.
I said, Mom,
I don't know
you're
how-
50. You're 50.
I wish I could bring
You
you
get
up
ID.
bigger because
Do you
Or
see
you
my?
don't get ID.
Do you see my little square of my person? There you go.
yes, Libby, you are your mom's twin, and that is that's a compliment. No duck faces. Don't do duck faces. That's no duck faces. No gang signs. No duck faces.
No duck faces.
But I could tell you that
Here,
my
hold on.
wife's daughter, my oldest, they could literally pass for twins. If I could find the picture, I have a picture of well, my wife has it, of my wife, my youngest daughter, and my oldest daughter all around the same age. And the only reason why you could tell they're different people is the style of clothes, because my wife is obviously older than them. But they
Right.
look like they could be triplets. If they all dressed the same clothes, you would think they were triplets.
Oh, that's crazy. Because yesterday I bought a bottle of wine. Yesterday.
Bye, Libby. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi.
Yep.
Oh, hey,
I got
Anna,
it.
you're lurking with Canadian. Okay, cool.
Anna Mendez.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hey,
she's
Anna.
a sweetheart. Anyway,
she's
long story short.
Canadian said she was lurking tonight, and Anna says, "Me too."
Aw. I bought a bottle of wine and I didn't get ID'd, and I was telling Libby, I don't get ID'd anymore. She says, Mom, you're 50. Okay.
Yeah,
I guess that's why.
I don't
That's
get
a-
ID anymore because the half of my beard that my kids turned white makes me look older.
Yeah. I totally get that. Grandkids will age you too. Just wait for that.
We don't want to talk about that yet. We don't want. She's only 19, my oldest one. We don't want to talk about that yet.
That was my 19-year-old, my youngest. Yep. No,
Patrick makes funny faces when he's not talking. He's going like,
maybe it's just the math. It's concentrating on math.
Math made me make funny faces a lot too.
I don't do
math made me poop. I don't like math. I don't get really good math. Actually, in chemistry, I was really good at like the principles of chemistry, and like I knew how to do all the stuff I had to do. But when it came down to the math part, I'd be like, here you go, lab partner, you do the math part. Then you give it back to me, and I'll put it all together.
Yeah. Patrick, what kind of math are you doing?
Yeah, proportion and percent.
Mm.
Pre-algebra, proportion and percent, which is one of the subjects that I'm studying, and I'm doing a
I was
lesson check
good
on that right now.
I was good at like anatomy and biology, or not biology, like more like health sciences and that.
Yeah.
Things on the body.
Chemistry? No way, man.
I used to be really good at drug calculations.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, forget it. I'm out in left field. any kind of like art, sciences, communication. I was always really good. Um, like public speaking or creative writing, I was always pretty decent at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But which is funny
Uh,
because I still cannot come up with a logo for
Oh
the
yeah.
YouTube channel or the Facebook channel.
Yeah.
That I don't know why. I get like little snippets of ideas, but they're like, "Oh, I got an idea. Wait, what was it?"
Have you talked to
Like they
Folly
they
yet?
they come and go so quick. Yeah, she said she was going to work on it for me.
Okay.
It's harder. It's harder when you're trying to think of your own. Like, but if you were like gonna do that for somebody else, it's probably a little
Right.
easier.
Well, I think because when you're doing your own, you feel like oh, it's got to be perfect, and I don't
I
know.
think
With me,
it's well,
it's pressure.
I don't know. I think I just keep resorting back to like when I think about like the name and things, I keep resorting to thinking back about my dad.
Yeah.
So I think that's drifting me away from like the artwork because I'll think of something and I'll be like, oh yeah, and then I'm like, ooh, remember that time with dad? And I have these great memories. I'm driving on the road. I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So I think that could be like part of my mental block too, I guess. Oh, Canadian's mom says she used to work for U of C, which I assume is University of Canada, in the math department for almost 20 years.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you're a much better person than I am because I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Me either.
That's like I always make sure that I try to talk to the guys that clean all the shower rooms at the truck stops. I'm always like, hey man, thanks. Shower looked great. Because that's like the most thankless job ever, and that's a
Yeah.
dirty job. Like you literally have to clean up after somebody goes in there and makes a mess.
Yeah.
You know, I tell my daughter all the time, I'm like, listen, the once a week you got to clean the bathroom in the house
Sorry.
is definitely nothing compared to these guys who do probably 100 of them a shift.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yep.
Patrick,
Yeah.
tell dad I'm heading to Mississippi after this.
huh?
I'll be heading to Mississippi in the morning.
Dad. Scott said he'll be heading to Mississippi in the morning. Scott said he'll be heading to Mississippi in the morning.
Tell him turn up his miracle here.
That's funny.
Yeah. You know, Rita, I can't hear out of my left ear, and the right one I can't hear very much. Edna, is that you? That reminds me of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Grace, she passed away 30 years ago. A blessing. Oh, that's got to be my favorite Christmas movie, I swear. That movie is hilarious.
She couldn't hear a dump truck going through a nitroglycerin plant.
Oh, hey, Clark, we're going to put a tree that size. Bend over, I'll show you.
Oh God, that movie is.
Oh. What's you guys' favorite Christmas movie?
Rudolph.
I
Rudolph?
don't have one.
Still to this
I
day.
like Christmas movies in general.
But
Yeah,
come
I
on,
don't
if you had
really
if you had to
see
watch one over and over and over again, what would it be?
Rudolph.
Rudolph?
Probably the Tidy.
I don't know. We just watch whatever's on,
Were
really.
you making funny faces in the basement?
Probably for me, it'd be a tie between Christmas Vacation and Home Alone.
Yeah, my kids and my wife watch Home Alone way too much. They killed it. They watch it all throughout the year. Like that's their funniest movie that
Oh,
they
all
ever
year?
watch.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't watch
they
it.
watch it all the time.
Yeah, I don't
I
watch it all
think
year.
my top three would have to be Christmas Vacation, Nested Along Your Christmas Donkey, and Elf.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Jen says Hallmark Movie Channel all day long.
Oh, hi, Jen.
Oh, gosh, no.
That's
No,
all
I
right,
can't do
Jen. I've been listening to the 70 on XM Radio Channel 70. They've been playing Christmas music since like 3-4 weeks ago.
Oh my God. I had foot surgery October 25th. I was in the recovery room and they were playing Christmas music.
Oh,
I told
could do
them,
it. I'd say you're
get
gonna have
me
to
the
move
heck
me
out of
somewhere
here.
else. Yeah.
That's too early.
Do it.
I mean, Halloween wasn't even over, and they're playing Christmas music. Too
No.
early.
But I did get Sophia's Christmas done. I'm done with her.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
impressed.
did anybody get that Disney Plus channel?
Nope.
I
yeah,
did.
my
Yeah.
daughter did.
Is it
Too
good?
expensive.
My 19-year-old wanted it, so she got it. Her and a friend are sharing it. Somehow, somebody works somewhere. I don't know. It's a long story, but yeah.
Cool.
See, somebody told me if you have Verizon, you can get it for free.
Probably. I have a month free right now.
But my buddy
But
told me
then-
it's like his childhood in real life. But I was listening to the news while I was in the shower, and I was like, they're talking about how Disney puts disclaimers before the movies, like it might not be culturally appropriate because when it was made, it was in a different time. Like you really have to put
God,
warnings.
really?
Like you really have to put warnings about like
Disney
Lady and the
movies?
Tramp because the dog was called Tramp. Like that's offensive.
Oh God.
Like what?
It's just mind-boggling to me.
Probably with Cinderella too. Cinderella's probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Eh.
I don't know.
So
How
Jen,
much does
Jen,
it cost?
Jen says that her house is already decorated for
$8.99 for
Christmas
me.
because of Tony.
You
How
should have
much?
Canadian take us on a tour. Her house is like Santa
Yeah.
Claus's.
No.
Who?
North Pole.
Okay.
My mom has the tree up.
I think
And
you
she-
showed me like one or two
so
lives
happy about
ago.
it.
I think mine would be up if I wasn't on the road. My wife would protest it, but it would happen.
Hey, where's Chief at?
I don't know. Chief is no, he's there.
He's
Sharing
there.
is going to be banned on Disney and Netflix soon. I don't. But how can they really ban it though, Chief? Because they don't really know. He said they're going to ban sharing it. That would be disappointing because I share a streaming account with my best friend.
I've heard that. I've heard that from. I watch Cord Cutters. It's a guy that. It's a news outlet, and every day they have news. I do cord cutting. I don't have cable, or yeah, and yeah, that's been a thing that they've been talking about quite a while. That's going to come down the pipe. The different services that they're gonna have a way to tell that if you do it's your account.
Ah, there's Chief. Chief's coming up. Look at that. We got a full panel tonight.
Gee,
Hey. Stop.
Oh, now he's gonna sit there and be quiet. But yeah, Julie, I don't have anything at my house except for internet. I turn the cable off. I turn everything off. I'm like, I'm not paying
Yeah, I did
$200
too.
for cable TV.
I did too.
So we use Amazon Prime, we use YouTube, and we use Sling TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna ban it because they just announced it.
Yeah.
Oop.
Oh, Carol,
That was weird. Carol showed us her computer and then went away.
I heard about that actually quite a while. It's been coming down the pipe that they were
Like
going to do.
Disney just launched this week too, and they just announced saying soon they're allowing it this time, but in the future they're gonna track down the people who are sharing their accounts, and they're gonna stop it. Netflix is doing it too.
Netflix is going to do it.
I think they made that a law here about
Yeah.
sharing a Netflix password. Like you're not supposed to do that.
No,
Oop.
Think about how much money it costs them. You know, a
Not
lot
Well,
of people.
Then maybe
I
they
do-
should make it more affordable, like XM Radio.
Yeah.
So if you're not smart, XM Radio can cost you like I think it's $15 a month.
That's not what I pay.
But if you argue, Julie, if you argue with them and tell them you're going to leave, I get it for 6 months for $30.
Yeah.
I literally renew it twice a year, and every time it comes up for renewal, I call them and say, "Yeah, cancel it. I don't care. I'll pay the $9 a month for Amazon Prime Unlimited, and I'll get all the music I want." And they're like, "Well, what can we do to keep you?" I'm like, "Well, you give me the other 6 months for $30 again, and I'll stay with you." And they're like, "Okay." So I pay them the $30, and I don't worry about it for 6 more months.
Oh, wow.
I have to try that.
Yeah.
So what's up, Chief?
listen, just enjoying this power back on.
Yeah.
I didn't get that thing on Xbox from you, unless I'm not looking in the right place. Did you request
No, I
me
got
on there?
locked out of my account, I guess, so I gotta send it to you again from another account.
Okay.
Because I changed my phone number of my security, it takes about 30 days.
Well,
I'll look at it. Because it said you were on yesterday and you were in your homepage.
I know because they want another 10 gig download to update that game again.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Call of Duty. It's once a week to do a freaking download.
Hey, Canadian's mom wants to know how your mom's doing.
No, nothing yet.
Is something going on with your mom? Did I miss something?
I just told her that.
She had a heart attack.
Oh, no kidding, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not tired. I want to lay down. Huh?
Patrick, you're not allowed to talk to the dog while you're on camera.
I'm not talking to the dog. I'm talking to Dad.
Same difference.
Same difference. Oh, cool.
Dad
I'm
said
back
turn
in
the
my
wind.
room.
Dad said turn the wind off.
Tell him to stand up when he talks to me.
Do you watch
Say
Scott?
Yeah.
Were you on your Xbox today?
Yeah. Yeah, I was playing Just Cause.
Okay, I gotta see it. Oh,
I was playing Just Cause 3. And then I vegged out for like 4.5 hours and binge watched Jack Ryan. Oh, Carol getting some love from the puppy.
Taking
Hi,
over.
puppy.
His name's Aslan.
What is his name?
okay, this is the right one.
Aslan.
I got the right one.
Aslan, like the lion from the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Aslan. Yep.
Mine is a war producer.
I wonder why. Oh, I was looking for the scalper one. That's why.
The what?
Scalper.
Aslan.
Oh, it's been a while since someone said that.
say what?
Scalping.
That would be your trucking name. Scalper 19.
I'm reading the book.
Scalper,
What
do
are
you
you reading?
Scalper, do you copy?
Okay, I'll send you a message.
I don't know if I'm really hooked up to the internet right now though, because so I paid for the TA Wi-Fi, so I didn't have to bleed my phone's battery and data off of it, and it'll connect and then it disconnects, and it connects and it disconnects.
But when the next time you go on your Xbox, you
All
can
right,
see
Jen, we'll see you later. Thank you.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Oh, you look like it looks like a dog. Gee.
Oh, that's rude.
Well, I've never seen anybody white like that.
Well, I shouldn't be rude. Shouldn't be offended. I should be a dog anyways.
You know I love you, Chief.
Hey, Julie,
What?
wait till you get to hear what I'm about to do.
Oh, no, what?
I don't want to hear it. Just kidding.
What?
I'm teasing her. We were
Oh.
talking about that when I first came on about my big news that I got to announce when it
Oh,
comes to fruition.
okay. Hold on. It has something to do with animals, right?
No,
Okay.
I would do
You're
something
good,
with
girl,
animals
you're
because
good.
I like to. All right, bye, Canadians, Mom.
Bye.
Bye, Mom.
Maybe she said she wants shrimp now because I told her I had fried shrimp for dinner. So maybe she'll go make you some shrimp, like last time she made you grilled cheese.
Mom, are you gonna make shrimp? No.
Aww. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, Disney is better. I think it's better than Netflix.
It's better than Netflix.
It's like
I was
$8 a month.
I was gonna do the YouTube Red or YouTube TV, but it looked like it wasn't that great.
Well, Disney, whatever they did in the past, they have it on here, and they keep on buying other stations like Fox. They got The Simpsons on here.
Yeah, and they had ABC also.
Yeah, pretty soon I think they're gonna buy out Netflix. I think, but I heard Netflix.
I thought they did buy a big share of Netflix. That's why they weren't making the Punisher series season 3.
Yeah, no, but I heard that Netflix has a bigger company that they agreed on. I forget which one. One big company.
I'm surprised that the federal government hasn't stopped that from being like a monopoly.
Yeah, I am too.
I don't know. There's a lot of rumors floating around that there's some powerful people in Disney that are going to get in big trouble for like crimes against children and stuff like that. That they have evidence now of certain things that are not very nice.
Everybody's getting in trouble.
Yeah, I know it. It's unbelievable.
They
Not
pulled
me.
up
I'm a
the
good
web.
boy.
Don't lie. I heard your tweet.
You heard
What's
my
that
tweet?
squeaking?
I'm sorry, it's the dog.
Oh,
No, it was me. I was trying to move.
no,
Do you
it's
guys
okay.
hear?
Joe.
Do you guys hear an echo from my computer?
No.
No.
We hear you over there kicking your dog though. You better stop doing that.
No. I'd never do that.
She won't.
It's like I'm on a panel. Stop it.
I'm just going back and forth to Mary's too, and 3 people are still watching.
How many?
Chief,
3.
what is that in the? You see that down the hallway?
Who's Mary?
What?
I can't, not watching. I
I don't
can't do
know.
2 things at once. I'm not able.
It's like
I only
right
know my tight group of friends that I have on YouTube right now. I don't know any of these other people.
there.
Oh, I can almost see it off your thing, Canadian.
Huh?
Patrick, tell your dad to drive better. He's slamming you around in the seat over there.
When you hold it up,
Scott says drive better. Scott says drive better. You're throwing me around in the seat. He said
I don't know if
turn
you're
the
having
dang window.
I don't know if you're having a seizure or
he is flopping around a lot.
did you drink too much Mountain Dew or energy drinks today?
The only thing I've had a coffee.
You're not supposed to say that on here. Remember, your dad said your mom's gonna kill him if she finds out he's giving you coffee.
She only watched the freaking interview one.
You don't know, man. I'm gonna
You
say
don't
something.
She
know.
to
doesn't
get
watch
me in.
YouTube. Like
I'm
she
gonna
doesn't
say
watch.
something.
She does.
We're even Stevens on the panel right now, 3-3. But I'll tell you right now, women are a lot more sneaky than you think they are. So you better watch out when you grow up. Remember, old Uncle Scott over here told you that when you were younger. Be careful.
We're soul sisters.
And just
Witchy
remember, we
sisters.
have lurkers.
Sisters are
We don't know who they are.
I know we got lurkers too because YouTube won't let me know who they are.
Aslan.
What are we?
Who? What?
The
Us 3?
sisters 3.
Sisters.
Yeah.
Sisters 3. Whatever
Three
we are.
lurkers. Hey, sister,
The 3
soul
lurkers.
sister. Better get
Whatever.
that dough, sister.
Sister lurkers.
There we go. Sister lurker grab. And use your Indian names when I gave you. Just kidding.
I do on my Twitter. It's
I know. Calm down. I might
Okay.
take it away if you
This
calm
is
down.
the time of night my brain goes dead. What was mine? Something heart. Warrior
Warrior
heart.
Heart.
Warrior heart.
Like I can't remember all years because
I'm Northern Lights.
I forget.
I'm Northern Lights.
Next time I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have a shot of whiskey and just go all out.
No.
No,
No.
you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
No.
You guys don't control me.
We had a Twitter war. Was that last night or the night before?
Yeah.
No, that was last night.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah, apparently I was a bartender.
Hey, what
We're
was
still drinking.
what was Ghost Dog doing? He was trying to do like a GoFundMe or something. What was he trying to do earlier today? I kind of caught part of it, but
He was kind of vague on
was he
it.
trying to get like another laptop, or was he trying to get? That's what it sounded like. I wasn't sure what he was talking about there.
Oh, he's doing a GoFundMe? I didn't know that.
I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe he was just trying to figure out what he wanted to do about it. But
Oh,
Yeah, I think so.
If anybody wants to send me money, go ahead. Just
me
kidding.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
my
need a
car's-
laptop.
Car's sitting in the driveway.
I can't even do videos.
Yeah, Julie needs a actual laptop.
Did you guys see that the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Browns got into that fight where the
Yeah.
guy yanked his helmet off and tried to beat him with it?
Yes.
Yeah, they got
What?
both
Really?
suspended.
Hurt really bad.
They were saying they might charge him criminally for it.
Yeah,
I
they
wouldn't
got
surprise me.
Well, you can
both the
knock
teams
someone
got
out with that.
quarter of
He
a
could have
million.
broke his neck.
Here's what didn't make sense to me about it, because I was watching it today and my brother that was here with me, we were eating dinner. I was like, "Did you see it?" He's like, "No." So I pulled it up on YouTube. And after he hits him, the other player comes by and starts punching the guy in the face. But the guy's wearing a helmet. What good is that going to do you besides hurting your hand? He's got a
Exactly.
metal shield in front of his face. You're not going to hurt him.
That's why
So I never
my dad
understood it.
always says.
But
That's
I put
kind
a
of like
funny.
the
I put a
NASCAR drivers when they get in fights and they keep their helmets on. It's
Yeah.
funnier. Than,
yeah. Can you say dee dee dee?
Yeah.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
You saw that?
Yeah, I just saw it now. Waterboy, I love that.
Here, there's another one I just sent over. That's a pretty funny one, Chief. You'll get a kick out of that.
yeah, I stumped Chief on a movie.
Yeah.
Huh? What? Huh?
I stumped you on a movie.
What's that? What was the question?
Well, we were talking about phone booths.
Talking
Old-fashioned
about a
phone
movie.
booths.
Yeah, it's talking
You know,
about
like the
Whoopi
kind where you
Goldberg
go
movie.
inside and shut the door with a glass. You know? And I'm like, yeah, like the movie Jumping Jack Flash. And Whoopi went in the phone booth. He did not know he'd never seen that movie.
I did.
You always had to remember when I was young and drunk and you thought that the phone booth was actually a public toilet, that you couldn't close the door all the way because the light would come on. So you had to just kind of keep it cracked a little bit before you went wee-wee in there.
And make sure that you're not facing out and shut the door with your wee out.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Then you
can
would have
be a
a big
painful experience.
poo.
We were talking about older movies today that would never, ever, ever pass nowadays. Like, it's way too PC for certain movies. Like the people that go crazy about people that do blackface. Like the movie Silver Streak, they did it,
Yes.
and
That's
it was
a good point,
hilarious.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I still say people get way too offended by nothing nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the context of it. You know, if it was meant to be
Offensive.
offensive. But with, you know, like Silver Streak, it was not meant to be offensive. You know, he was just trying to
But
you
they
know what I
would
mean?
say, but nowadays they would, because he was talking jive and holding the radio and like, they'd
Yeah.
have been like, "Oh, that's racist." It's like, no, it's not. That's kind of funny.
But he was trying to sneak by, you know, and he was trying to
Right. So he was playing a criminal speaking in jive with a blackface. How would that look nowadays?
yeah.
You see where I'm going with it? Like, you have to look at things for what they are. Like, there's some really bad comedians out there that say some really horrible things, but if you take them in the context of it's just being funny, they don't really think this, then it is what it is. Like Blazing Saddles. If they were to reboot Blazing Saddles,
Oh, I love that movie.
that would never, ever, ever, ever be able to come back.
No.
Yeah.
It would have to be the original context. Even a lot of the old Monty Python videos,
Oh, I love Monty Python.
like a lot of those have a lot of suggestive talk in it that probably wouldn't pass nowadays.
Oh, no.
You know?
We're living in a sensitive world. And it's
I mean,
just
you can
getting
look
more
at even.
sensitive.
I'm surprised they haven't banned Smokey and the Bandit because he makes a racial
Oh.
comment to the sheriff
I love
cool.
Smokey and the Bandit.
where he's like, "Oh, you seemed a little bit taller on the radio." And, like, you knew what he meant. Like, he was just being funny about it, but
Well, they are going to remake that one, Smoking the Bandit.
I
they don't
like
need to
the
remake that. They should just
I
leave him
get it.
alone.
Yes.
You know what
they-
wasn't? You know what remake? Well, it wasn't really a remake, but they made a movie out of an old show. Was Chips?
Yeah.
That wasn't
Yes.
terrible. It was tolerable. They
Yeah.
got a little too raunchy, some of the stuff, where it was like, okay, like how many penis jokes can you make in a movie without it just, it's not
Right.
funny anymore.
Stunk more than Ghost Dog.
But Julie, did you notice what I named the show tonight?
No.
Saturday Night Pyrexia.
That's funny.
I was gonna name it Saturday Night Fever, but I didn't want to be copyright infringed by
Yeah.
using the movie title, so I changed it a little bit. Plus, it's literally like 100 degrees inside my truck right now, and I can't reach my controls to turn the heat down.
That's what
So
she said.
it's just gonna keep going. I walked around the outlet malls today in shorts, and everybody was looking at me funny. They were like, "It's 25 degrees out. What are you doing? Yeah, mind your business.
Oh my
Keep
God.
walking."
I live in a college town, a university, and students walk around in shorts in the middle of the freaking winter when it's freezing cold. They do. They'll wear shorts and then they'll have winter coats and
Yeah.
stocking caps. Makes
Like,
no
it kinda
sense.
defeats the purpose, don't it?
Look
Yeah.
what Nikki posted.
What?
The
How
what?
cool is that picture?
I can't see it. What is it?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Who posted that?
my daughter, my oldest.
Did she make that or
Oh,
I can't see what it says.
She
hang on, Carol.
Again?
No, I don't want to remove her. There you go.
I said present. Move.
Where are you going?
so that's her picture, and she just did the editing to it,
Kind of like what Ghost Dog was talking
Oh, a
about.
filter?
just some kind of filterish stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a filter.
That's pretty cool.
I
Yeah,
had one like that in my fuel truck. I was delivering gas, and it made like that kind of painted kind of look to it.
I
yeah.
like that. That's cool.
They have weird apps out there.
Well, it's funny because you used to have to be actually skilled with like Photoshop or Lightroom or something. Now
Like
you
a
just get an
graphic
app and
artist.
you can do whatever you want to do.
Everybody's
Yeah.
getting more lazy.
God, that's awful.
What?
My son, he never learned how to do cursive writing. They don't teach
my
it anymore.
my oldest doesn't know how. She doesn't know how to
Like do a
sign her
signature.
name. She just
Yeah.
prints her name.
Yep.
Did you guys have that problem with your kid? How to hang up a phone?
They don't know or how to dial an old rotary phone.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like on YouTube where
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
this video out there, kids looking at a phone and like trying to figure out how do you work these things, and they're
Yeah.
so funny.
Or the
'Cause they're
can opener,
so-
the manual can opener.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I always say, I'm like, you want to confuse a millennial, hand them the Constitution and its original content. They won't be able to read the cursive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
It's true.
Yep.
I think I'm going to buy automatic heated wiper blades for my truck.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I didn't know
They sell them. They're
Wow.
$119.
Yeah.
Canadian.
I just need some that work. That are like, mine have like rubber that's falling off.
One time I was coming home from, you'll know where this is, Carol, probably Humboldt,
Mhm.
Iowa. And it was in the middle of a really bad storm. We were coming home, and this was my old car. It was a Chevette. And yeah, it was, anyway, we were trying to drive home. The weather was really bad. And I had the windshield wipers, were going. All of a sudden, my windshield wiper flew off. And so all I had was this little metal stick going.
That happened to me in the winter time when it was just like coming down.
That's what it was. It was a
Yeah.
blizzard. We were driving home in a blizzard from
Yeah.
Humboldt to where I
Yeah.
live now. You know where I live. And yeah. And it's like, oh my God. It was
Yeah.
just, it was
That's
horrible.
never fun.
We have been having weird weather this week. We had snow at the beginning, but now it's raining.
I can't make
Did
up
you,
Was it
see
my
raining
mind.
there?
did you see those other two pictures I sent over?
No. Don't want to look at it. Nah, nope.
You see the ones I sent, Chief?
Yeah, I did. I love that shirt. I love it.
It's the same one I sent you, maybe.
Yeah.
Peanuts.
Hmm.
Tell me what.
Don't say it out loud.
Chief does that. One of these days, I'm afraid when you laugh, you're going to go backwards and you're going to hit your head on the wall and knock yourself
Or I
out.
know what I'm talking
Well, I
about.
have pillows behind.
They're talking about.
I like the Minion. That was pretty
Talking
creative.
about driving home in the winter and the windshield.
They make the big
Oh, I
machine gun
think
look
I
like a
know where
Minion.
you're going with that. I can said the Minion and
Where
yeah,
do these people come up with this stuff?
I
God.
think I know what that is.
Oh, thank God I'm a native.
Oh, Chief.
My buddy put on Facebook, "It's not Christmas until I see Hans Gruber fall off Nakatomi Plaza."
Oh, I love that movie. That's another good Christmas movie. I mean, it technically isn't, but it is to me.
See,
I,
he put the picture of him falling off the building.
it's funny.
All right, Matt, be good, man. Be safe at RIT drill.
Bye,
So
man.
does that mean you're not going to be at your normal weekly job?
What was that?
Someone's trying to sing, but they're trying to be like Frank Sinatra, but not getting it.
Patrick, tell your dad be quiet. Patrick. All right, Sling Blade, relax.
What?
Chief, don't hit your head.
French fried potatoes.
He just disappears, doesn't he?
I'm so afraid he's gonna hit his head one of these days.
Hey,
Chief.
they're saying right now you get Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN for $12 a month.
Through where?
It's the Disney bundle.
Yeah, it's weird. I just did the $8 one.
It's
Yeah,
probably like a promotion for 3 months and then it changes or something
Oh,
like
it's for 1 year.
1 year.
that. Yeah.
It's the bundle. Like you pay for the whole year. That's what I did with Amazon. I didn't get no promotions. God damn it. Spent $130 on 1 year for Amazon. Never watched it that much.
Hey, look at that. The U.S. unemployment rate hits a 50-year low of 3.5%. It's the lowest since 1969.
Cool. I've been on that list. I've been on that list for a while. Just kidding.
The thing is, though, it's kind of deceiving. It's low, but the thing is it's like most of jobs are a lot of low-paying jobs.
Yep.
Yeah, people have jobs, but they're like 3 jobs that they're working to make ends meet.
Well, you also have to factor in also that the people that won't look for jobs either,
Yep.
which could actually drive the economy better if they just like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the problem. Like, where is the jobs? Look down here. We have like probably 7 jobs to choose, and
Even in a big city like mine, there's no jobs.
yeah,
So what's the average pay on the res, chief? Like if you were to work a job, do they pay hourly? Do they pay like a salary? Do they just say
Hourly.
you're paid because you live here? So what do they
hourly.
usually what do they pay an hour?
For Petro down here, which is our biggest thing that's helping us, about $12 or $13 an hour. And if you're doing like the late night shift, that's 15.
What about where you're at, Canadian?
Minimum wage. Minimum wage is about 15-ish.
Which really isn't
What's up
that
in
much
Iowa?
when you consider how much stuff costs in Canada.
Exactly.
Things are so expensive.
Gas,
That's
everything,
like the
rent,
lowest.
just to keep your damn light on. Now these days down here, we got to choose between bills or food. So
Right.
Yeah.
it's getting harder for me down here too.
Yeah.
My family's hurting. People complain to me about this and that. It's like I understand, but we just keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
But now
And people in the bigger cities are complaining to us, telling us get our ass off the ground and tell us get to work. Well, where's the damn jobs? And you guys are
Yeah.
telling me this. So,
Exactly.
You preach it. I know what you're talking about.
Connecticut just went to $12 an hour on October 1st.
And especially if
Minimum,
you're on a res.
minimum wage.
That's not much.
Well, considering how much more expensive Connecticut is than other states, it should
Yeah.
be higher.
I heard that they were more
They're
expensive.
talking about minimum wage in different countries. They're talking about minimum wage.
Yeah, Patrick, tell your dad I'm talking about what he makes on his salary. He's a minimum wage worker.
That's a good one. I love that.
Your dog's being lazy.
Good. He deserves it.
You have a dog?
I do. Pat just rides around with Patrick and Travis.
Oh, was that
But
yeah?
really, it's Dad's dog, but Scott claims her.
Yeah.
Oh, it reminds me of my ancestors.
Who does she get more excited for if me and your dad are standing next to the truck?
Oh, calm down there, Scott. I don't want to know the whole
She
thing
would go.
about
Dad said you can claim her, but he gets the tax write-off.
That's all right. I write my dog off, and never mind, I can't say that on a live feed, but I do have a dog, Chief. She just stays at home with the kids.
I have a dog. He's 13.
I love your
So
dog.
cute.
Yeah.
What do you have for a dog?
Res dog.
Res
A res dog. Is that like the
That's
reservoir dogs?
Well, it's pretty much I could say that he runs really fast. He's literally the fastest dog in this town.
He looks like a great.
But yet you call him hurry up.
Hey, I didn't name him that. My grandma and my elders did that.
Oh, okay.
So don't you freaking get mad at me. I'm not over there.
And he'll
You
jump
guys-
up and bite your butt if you try to attack.
Oh
You
yeah,
guys-
you know.
Do you have sled dogs up on the res?
Not in town, but somewhere close to town. They come in every year, do a game race or something. Oh, they
That's
are.
not, is that the Iditarod?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, I love those dogs. When last time I seen them was last winter, and they were all in this truck. There was about 20 of them, and these dogs are tough.
Yeah, they're mean, huh?
What is it? We had a pup a long time ago down here. We had a wolf. Someone owned a wolf down here. He lived until almost 30.
Wow.
And they called him Puppy.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
I wonder if they live that long usually. Is that normal?
That's very normal. Like down here, there's not that much cars back in the day. These days, there are. Dogs are getting killed like crazy down here.
Yeah.
Because of cars.
I mean, like that wolf. I mean, is that normal for them to live that long?
Yeah, it's pretty common for
I
them
would
to live that long.
30 years, you said?
That'd be like
Almost.
a 210-year-old dog.
Almost 30 years. They took care of him so much, that's why. And he just laid around when he reached 20. Every time I walk by his house, I always say Puppy. Looks his head up, goes back down.
Wow. That's
But
crazy.
my dog is a greyhound, and I had him for 9 years now.
So cute.
Interesting. 30 years, wow. I think the longest pet I ever had, my turtle, I had for about 27 years.
Yeah, they live a long time.
Yeah.
Well, they're
How
kind
big do they get?
The turtle will only get as big as your environment. So if you keep them in a smaller tank, they won't get as big. The bigger the tank, the bigger they'll get. Mine started off about that big, and then he was probably about maybe this big maybe 4 or 5 inches round.
Oh,
Wow.
So what's that, 50 or 60 centimeters?
that's what she said.
of you rehab.
And then I had a snake. I missed my snake.
Ugh.
I would have brought my snake on the road with me. I had a ball python.
Oh,
And I'll tell you what, he was like the chillest, easiest pet I've ever had besides turtle. He would go up in your sleeve and he'd lay
God.
across the back. He'd lay across the top of your shoulders, and he would like squeeze and then release and squeeze. It was like giving you like a massage, and then he would just crawl down and just lay right on my when I was more Gordo. He would lay on my belly and just lay there and look at me.
You're lucky.
I'm like,
my
I'm
mom's
too
not
big. You
watching
can't
now.
eat me. Oh, she
She
doesn't
is
like snakes.
petrified of snakes.
Me
And you know
too.
what's funny is I had
That's
friends
like
of
my
mine that were scared
nightmare.
of snakes, and I had them in the corner, and my friends would come over, and like you'll never know they're there. They don't make noise or anything, and they'd
That's
sit
one.
on the
That's one of
couch.
the things
They'd
I
sit on
don't.
the couch, and I go, "Hey, Coop." I'm like, "Aren't you afraid of snakes?" He's like, "Yeah, why?" I'm like, "Cause you're sitting right next to one." He's like, "Yeah, whatever." And he would run. He'd be out. I'm like, he ain't gonna hurt you. You're not a mouse. I loved my snake. He was awesome. When I got really sick one of the times I was in the hospital. He went under his bedding, and I had the stick on heater on the bottom of his tank. And you're supposed to, like, I didn't know, but you were supposed to put like a ceramic tile between the bottom of the tank and the heater, so it'll heat the ceramic tile up and it makes a warm spot. And he went under the like fake grass I had in there, and he was laying right on the heater. And a snake won't know until it's too late that it's burning itself. So he got really bad burns on his belly, and then it ended up getting a infection called scale rot. So we were giving him like these warm medicated baths and lotion to put on it, and he started doing much better. And then one day I came out and he was just dead. So
How do you tell this?
well, they move around,
Yeah.
you know.
I know. I'm just
Don't make fun of Leroy. He was a good boy.
Leroy.
That was his name, Leroy. And my turtle was Franklin, like the cartoon turtle, Franklin and Turtle.
I love turtles.
Oh my
I used
God,
to
my
go.
son was tripping me out today so bad. Speaking of like silly talk for kids, he's watching his tablet. So my brother gave him his old tablet, and that takes over the kid's life because now everything is YouTube Kids. He watches all his cartoons and stuff. Yeah, I know, Carol. I know. So he's watching his tablet, and we're video chatting. So I'm talking to my daughter, and I'm talking to my wife, and I call my son Pipsqueak. So I'm like, "Hey, Pippy," and he's just sitting there. I'm like, "Pippy." I said, "All right, mommy, take his tablet." "I'm listening, Daddy. I love you. I'm here. I'm gonna go to bed soon. I'm being a good boy." He went through like every possible answer he could have gave me, no matter what I said to him, to try to make me think that he was listening to me. What's going on, Carol? You just had the oh my God look.
Sorry.
What the hell?
Is Chief sending things?
No.
Hey, stop blaming me.
Well, you gave the I'm
Yeah,
innocent. Look.
yeah. You
What's going on?
can't wait for his.
Carol,
What?
what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Where are you guys?
I'm right here.
You're looking at something.
Oh, I'm going
Uh-huh.
back and forth with DM with Nikki. I have too many kids. You ever see this tattoo that I have? Hold on. Nope.
Other way. There you go.
It's my daughter's names, so I could remember them.
Is that so when you get older, you remember them?
Yeah, right now, so I can remember them.
It's like, what's your name? To look
I
at
don't
you.
know.
I'll say it's this one. This one. That's who I want to talk to.
Just point that thing. What's your shirt say, Scott?
It's got oh no. See, this thing keeps falling over. I'm holding up my foot. It's got Smokey the Bear, and it says only you can prevent socialism. And it's got a MAGA hat on.
Really? I don't know if I should be offended. No, I'm kidding.
So I have my tattoo of my kids in my arm. It's the family tree.
Aw.
And
I
it's
have
got
a tattoo too.
my kids' names, and then in the middle, it's just got my wife's initial.
I love that. I have one that I want to do on my back for my dad, but it's going to cost a lot of money.
I want to do one on my forearm for my dad, but I don't know if I just want to do a fish. Like I might use the fish that my wife drew me, and then incorporate something into it, or if I wanted to do a picture of like a boat with two people fishing on it, and maybe do like where he would sit in the boat, like there's nobody there, but the fishing pole's still there with the line in the water,
Oh,
but
that's
he's
cool.
not. Like something,
Yeah.
I haven't quite figured it out.
That's a neat idea. I like that. That's a good idea because my dad used to fish all the time, and we used to do it as a family all the time.
Aw.
That's
Yeah,
a really cool idea.
that was our thing. That was me and my dad's thing, was fishing. I actually still have his boat. My mother was going to sell it. I was like, don't sell it. I'll buy it from you. I'll pay you whatever you want for it. Just don't get rid of it. So
Yeah.
I still have it.
They're addicting, tattoos.
Yep.
Mhm.
You guys want to see my tattoo?
No.
Wait.
You don't have any.
Yeah, right there.
You want to see my best tattoo?
No, no, no,
Deplane,
no.
deplane, deplane.
Does it grow?
Aw.
Wah, 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 wah. I'm gonna find this picture to send you. Well, I'll show you guys.
Yeah, I have 5 tattoos.
Well, I don't think I can count my girls' names as 3, so I just count that as 1. So I have 3 tattoos. If I count that one as 1, then total of 3.
I have 8.
I want another one.
I want more, but I can't afford it right now. And my first thing I want to get is my computer so I can do my videos again. It's
Yeah.
just like your priorities, what's more
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, I gotta get a car.
Plus, Christmas is coming, and
Yeah,
I want to buy stuff for other people.
exactly.
So
There's
that's more of a priority for me right now, is not buying anything for me, is getting other people's stuff. So
There's always something. There's always gonna be something.
there's always things.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yeah, my priority right now is other people for Christmas.
All I want
They're
is
done.
a flower.
So I don't know if you'll be able to see it because this light messes everything up. But no, you can't see it. Never mind.
What are you
One day
showing
when
you?
I'm-
A picture of the
I was
fish?
going to show you what it was my dad. I was going to show you my dad.
Put it on Twitter.
Yeah, I could do that. I was going to show you when I was little, Scott. You can see my big giant red curly afro I had when I was in Boy Scouts.
Redheads rock, right, Scott?
Heck yeah, and if not, we'll just steal your soul.
Did you guys see a picture of Eddie when he had his long hair?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was so cool.
that was in the 80s, eh?
I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so.
Okay, why
That's
did it go quiet?
Nobody's talking.
Come on, why is there crickets? I hear crickets.
No, it's farts.
Cricket.
You guys want to hear me eating candy canes? I can chew louder.
Cool.
Oh, I can't even chew crackers, so I'm not gonna.
Paranormal is alive, I guess. What the
Okay.
paranormal?
I saw that.
I'm trying to see. I know So my dad gave me this thing for. I think it was for my birthday, and I have it right next to my son's door now for his room. So it says, "To my son, I sometimes wish." It says, "I sometimes wish you were still small, not yet so big and strong and tall. For when I think of yesterday, I close my eyes and see you play. I often miss that little boy who pestered me to buy a toy, who filled my days with pure delight from early morn till late at night. We watch our children change and grow as seasons come, then quickly go. But our God has a perfect plan to shape a boy into a man, Today, my son, I'm proud of you for all the thoughtful things you do. I'll love you till my days are done, and I'm so grateful you're my son.
Aw.
And it
That's
had like a
cool.
little like a covered bridge kind of picture on it.
I love
That's
that.
sweet.
Yeah.
So now I put it next to my son's room.
Is there a title to that poem or anything? I'd love to get that.
I think it's just my son. I sometimes wish.
Okay.
My dad was all about his grandkids. He was only happy if he had a baby in his hand.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, good thing I don't base my happiness on that.
I'm happy with just
Can't believe
my
I can't find
puppy
that
in my
picture.
hand, but grandkids are awesome. Canadian, we lost
Hopefully I'll
her.
have it. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Where'd Canadian go?
She's there, but she's just got it.
She's
Might
pooping.
need it in the camera or picture. Maybe she's off. Maybe she had to go for a break. Yeah.
Oh, there she goes. See, I thought I heard
Aw.
when she was gone.
Oh, she-
Nah.
There's my dad. I sent it over on Twitter while it's sending. I'll have to dig deeper and find the one of me when I was little with my dad. Because it'll be a trip. You guys
And
will
it's
laugh.
short.
Hey Scott, could you DM me that poem that you read?
Oh, I'd have to find it again.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
That's his dad.
Oh,
My problem is I have so many pictures on Facebook. It takes forever to scroll through them all.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just would like that to do get it for.
I'm gonna go get my first coffee of the day. I'll be back.
Your first
First
coffee.
coffee of the day. I don't know how
Well-
you do that.
Don't worry about it, Chief, because you got 4 minutes and I'm hopping off.
That's what she said.
Or
4 minutes. 10:30. I'm out.
Okay, I get it.
hi, kitty kitty. Oh, I said the K word. Hope you should see his face. He's like, come on, bud.
Like, what? What?
He did.
I have to get up. I'm setting my alarm for 4:15 in the morning.
Ew.
Oh, wow.
Is that Mittens?
It is.
I'm
How do
learning
you
them
keep track of the names? My goodness. I can't even do
Because-
that with my kids.
because I'm learning them. Hey, Mittens.
Well, there's no point in talking now because you're just hopping off in 4 minutes.
Yes, sweetie.
There's no point in talking now because he's hopping off for like
As the
4
camera
minutes.
goes.
Hello, Mittens. Sweet kitty.
I put Patrick in the basement.
Hello, Mittens.
Yeah, Patrick, you're in the basement now, buddy.
Aw, she's such a cute kitty. Hey, sweet kitty.
Don't worry, Patrick. They're not calling you a pretty kitty. They're calling the cat.
I don't know where my kitty is. He's supposed to be out in the living room.
I want this T-shirt so bad. It's got a picture of a sloth hanging upside down, and it says "Sloth Running Team." We'll get there when we get there.
Oh,
Get
that's
down.
funny.
Get down. He's looking at me like, what? He was gonna go antagonize ISIS.
Uh,
I think I might be getting close to that picture though. It appears that they are. Getting in the older pictures. They see me rolling. They hating.
What?
Oh my god! So I was totally on the phone. The other day I was on the phone and my brother called me and I was totally just like, I hit the button and answered the phone as I was still going, and I was like slamming some Sir Mix-a-Lot. Like I was word for word just ripping away at it, and he was just like, "Hello." He's like, "Uncle Frank, is that you?" He's like, "What the hell are you doing over there?" He's like, "What's wrong with you?" So I don't know, man. Sometimes you just get it. And no, it wasn't "Baby Got Back." It was like actually like a non-existent song that nobody even really knows that he sang.
What are you guys laughing at?
I'm a closet Sir Mix-a-Lot fan.
Talking about his friend.
Baby got back.
I do know all the words to that too. But I was singing my posse's on Broadway, and then I was singing "One Time's Got No Case."
I wish I could get another thing so I could see what
No,
I'm
we're
missing.
laughing at Scott. Of what he said.
I missed it.
One day I'll bust some rhymes for you guys.
Oh,
Just
I
off
was
the
like,
cuff.
never mind. Oof. Landing strip. Oof.
Hey, you're not the real Slim Shady. Remember that, Scott.
I'm the plain white rapper.
No, not even that. You're not even close to being one. You're kind of like sandpaper trying to sing. Just kidding.
I gotta be me. I've gotta be me. Oh, look at that! I can send you guys this picture too. It shows me all dressed up and looking fly. And
Looking
all the
fly.
girlies say
For
I'm
a
pretty
white
fly
guy.
for a white
I haven't heard
guy.
fly. So like, it reminds me of.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis.
So this is the sticker I have on the side of my truck. It says "Fueled by Recycled Dinosaurs," and it has the recyclable logo with a dinosaur in the middle. Everybody gets a kick out of that.
Drop.
Wow, Patrick, that was pretty rude.
Could have said goodbye.
I know, gosh, Napoleon,
You probably
Yeah.
did
idiot.
My scalp won't dry again. Just kidding.
like I do, and I accidentally hit the leave button. Like,
If he comes back in, I'm gonna leave him in the basement.
well, I
just
do
say
that by
hi.
mistake, Scott. I do that sometimes because of my phone. I go to hit chat, and the leave button is like this close to it. So sometimes I hit it by mistake.
Yeah,
I found the picture. I found the picture of little Scott,
Oh, I want to see it.
little Boy
Little
Scout
Scott.
Scott. Hang on, we're getting it here. We're getting it. I actually have little Scott, and then I have little Scott when I used to actually be skinny. I think I was probably about 7 years old in that picture.
the younger days. Okay, I was just thinking. Well, Mom's done. I'm thinking I'm gonna hide all my pictures.
I want to see Chief's baby pictures.
Yes.
Oh, be quiet.
Chief, little baby Chief.
I want to see all your pictures.
I show you
Okay.
mine. I have one of me and my dad.
On a live stream, not in a private stream.
Yeah,
I
sure.
can't do it on a.
That's what someone should do. Like do a live stream where you
Could I
come up.
do
So,
it? Maybe I could
Carol,
send it to you,
Yeah.
and then you could do it.
the one the one I just sent on the DM, that'll show you my wife and my daughter how close they look to each
Oh,
other.
wow.
That's a good idea, Julie.
Yeah.
What, Chief?
to me than when if I ever do.
Yeah.
It's weird how like they take kids take after.
Yeah.
Oh geez.
And that's me holding the fish. That's me.
Oh.
And then there's my little Boy Scout picture.
Aw.
I will leave now, and Scott, if you will hold a seat for me,
Oh,
so when I come back, I will go and get my picture and send it to one of you guys, and then on Twitter, and then you could put it up here.
aren't you gonna leave soon?
I am.
Oh, that's true. You're leaving. Never
there's-
mind. We'll
There's
do
me
some
being
other
all
time.
studly. That's my little pimpalicious look. That's my wife who always says that she's fat.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
goodness.
can't see it.
that's what she's always telling me. I'm so fat. I'm like, you're so retarded. Shut up.
Ah,
Holy cow!
I only say that when I'm in the truck. 'Cause if I was at home, I get nervous around her.
Of course you will. They see me rolling, they hate you. Oh god.
that's funny.
Do I have to wake up that early tomorrow?
Yeah, I hate getting up early.
I have to because here's my dilemma, right? So I have to be in Connecticut on Thursday. I got into a car accident 2 years ago and I have 2 bulged discs in my back, so we're trying to settle out. So I have a pretrial date, and normally the pretrial would be okay with me just being available by phone, but they want me to actually be there. So my attorney thinks they're going to offer me something, and that's why they want me there so I could sign it right in front of the judge and everybody, which I'm pretty excited about because that would be another big announcement. That's not the announcement, though, Carol. That's not
That's
the
what I was
announcement.
gonna say.
I'm like,
That's
did
what I
you
was
see
just gonna
my
say.
wheels turn into my brain? I'm thinking, okay.
My wheels were turning too. I'm like,
Um,
oh, that's what it is.
Right. So I have to drive down to Mississippi, pick up in Mississippi, drive that to North Carolina for Wednesday, drop off first thing on Wednesday. Hopefully they unload me fast because it's live. I have to get live loaded Wednesday morning. And then I have to make it to at least Pennsylvania before 6 o'clock so I can have Enterprise come pick me up with the rental car. So I can drive home at a high rate of fuel consumption to make it there for Wednesday night so I can wake up on Thursday morning and do the court date. And then I have to fly right back down to Pennsylvania to hop in my truck and drive up to Maine.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Sounds like a good week coming.
I have a very busy week. So if you guys don't hear from me for a few days, I'm fine.
I'll do a
I'm just-
fundraiser to find you.
Yeah. Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
My room is freezing.
Your room's freezing? I wish
You
mine
need to put
was.
that stuff on your window, Carol.
I keep forgetting to go get it. Well, I don't always have a car, so.
It's made a huge difference in this room that
Right
I
there
go
on my
live
list.
from. Yeah. It makes a big difference.
All right, but I've gone 7 minutes over because I love you guys. But I'm
Oh,
going to
thank
get
you.
off because I have to go to bed
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Okay.
so I can drive tomorrow. Maybe I'll try to come on tomorrow. I'm going to try to remember to throw my drone on charge. Maybe in Mississippi tomorrow I'll get some good views from it. It was really windy today, so I didn't want to send it up. I know Fallen was looking for another drone video, and I've been slacking on those.
I
Yeah.
love the drone videos.
I got to start looking at that. I might be buying another drone. No, Carol, that's not the announcement.
And you send me your old one?
Can I send you my old one?
Just
You guys have electricity up there?
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Not today,
No,
you did.
she has to
I always
stand
felt like
outside
that's why. That's why we never
electricity.
see your brother. You got him out back pedaling a bicycle, his generator.
It's a good
He's got a
idea.
hamster in the wheel.
That's a good idea.
It reminds you of those old cartoons, Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, hey, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And
Thanks
I'll
for
try to
having
do one
me.
maybe tomorrow before everything gets really crazy. Maybe tomorrow night I'll try to hop on and see what's going on. I might do a video tomorrow. Tomorrow on our way down, we might be stopping at the Corvette Museum.
Oh, cool.
So if I get some pictures and videos inside there, I might put a video together and put it up. So
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I always say I want to stop, and I always be like, wait, what exit was that? Oh, that was the exit. Well, gotta keep on going. But I'm trying to plan that out this time, so we'll see if we make it there or not. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for coming in.
Okay.
Be good. Stay warm. Stay safe. Bye.
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 Stay out of trouble.